Have you ever felt the weight of the world pressing down on your shoulders like I did one rainy evening, when the echo of my footsteps seemed to reflect the emptiness I felt inside? Adversity introduces a man to himself, once said by the wise Stoic figure Marcus Aurelius. Can you imagine a way to turn the challenges and hurdles of life into stepping stones, a method to harness them and make them work for your growth? I recall a time when adversity felt like a constant shadow, looming and unending until I stumbled upon Stoicism. It wasn't just a philosophy, it was a lifeline. It taught me to accept reality, to understand that challenges are but momentary, and most importantly, to focus on what I can control. The transformation wasn't overnight, but the change was profound. By the end of this video, you'll grasp the insights to harness adversity using Stoic principles. So stay tuned, give it a thumbs up, and if this message resonates, do subscribe. If you think someone else can benefit from this enlightenment, don't hesitate to share. Act now and embark on a journey to a more resilient you. Adversity is inevitable. You ever notice how one day everything can be going swimmingly and the next life throws a wrench into your plans? Yeah, I've been there. It's like that time I was prepping for a crucial work presentation. All set, rehearsed, and ready to nail it. Then out of nowhere I came down with the flu. Couldn't speak without coughing and my head felt like a balloon. Instead of freaking out, I remembered something vital. Adversity is inevitable. This isn't because life hates us, it's just how things roll sometimes, and man, if you let every little mishap eat at you, you're setting yourself up for a world of pain. There's this one story I always come back to. A few years back, I was trying to nail a promotion at work. I'd put in the hours, gone above and beyond, and was feeling pretty good about my chances. Then, I got wind that someone else, much younger and less experienced, might edge me out for the spot. At first, I was furious. It felt so unfair. But then, a wise friend introduced me to Stoicism. He told me about Seneca and Marcus Aurelius and how they handled adversity. It wasn't about denying the pain or frustration, but about recognizing that these emotions and the events that cause them are a part of life. Consider this. If the weather turns stormy, you don't yell at the clouds, right? Similarly, why waste energy getting upset over things you can't control? Instead, focus on how you respond. For instance, that work promotion. I didn't get it. But, inspired by Stoicism, I took it as an opportunity to learn and grow. I sought feedback, built on my skills, and a year later landed an even better position. Now here's a little nugget of Stoic wisdom to chew on. Adversity doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. Think about it. Those setbacks? They're just opportunities in disguise. But hey, don't just take my word for it, try it out for yourself. Here's a little exercise that worked wonders for me. Every evening, jot down 3 challenges you faced that day. Next to each, write down one way that challenge might benefit you in the future. Did you miss the bus? Maybe you enjoyed a refreshing walk you wouldn't have otherwise taken. Got into a disagreement? Perhaps it taught you patience or showed you a new perspective. Imagine just for a moment, if you shifted your mindset to see adversity as a stepping stone rather than a roadblock. The internal rewards? Peace of mind, less stress, and greater clarity. Externally, you'll find yourself more adaptable, earning respect from peers and becoming that cool, collected guy everyone turns to in a crisis. So, are you just going to stand there and let life's waves knock you down? Or are you ready to surf them? Remember, it's not about avoiding the storm, but learning to dance in the rain. Give that exercise a go tonight. Trust me, it's a game changer. Now go conquer your day. Adversity is temporary. Ever had one of those days where everything seems to go wrong? The coffee spills, the traffic's jammed, the boss is on your case. It feels like the universe is conspiring against you. A lot of guys I know would throw in the towel, call it a bad day, maybe head to the bar and drown their sorrows. But here's the thing. Adversity is temporary. Just because the sun is hidden behind the clouds doesn't mean it's gone forever. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic emperor, once said, "This too shall pass." It's a simple reminder that tough times, like everything else, are temporary. Take the weather, for example. It might be pouring rain one minute, but in a few hours or a day, it could be sunshine and blue skies. Or when you're stuck in traffic, fuming and frustrated, instead of honking and cursing, remember that this delay is just a blip in the grand timeline of your day. Years ago, I faced a massive setback in my career. I was gearing up for a promotion, had all the boxes ticked, and then out of the blue, I was laid off. I felt lost, wondering how I'd face my family. But then I recalled the Stoic teachings. Instead of wallowing in despair, I chose to view it as a temporary phase. Fast forward a year, I started my venture, something I wouldn't have considered had I stayed in my comfort zone. By acknowledging that adversity is temporary, you unlock a multitude of internal and external rewards. Internally, you'll experience a sense of tranquility, realizing that no storm lasts forever. That composure, in turn, radiates outward, making you a beacon of strength in your family, workplace, and social circle. People will gravitate towards you, inspired by your ability to remain unshaken in the face of challenges. Now here's an exercise that helped me reshape my perspective during tough times. Every night, jot down the day's struggles and next to each, pen a possible positive outcome or lesson. Missed a work deadline? Perhaps it'll push you to develop better time management skills. Got into an argument with a loved one? Maybe it's a chance to practice forgiveness and strengthen the bond. It's not about dismissing the struggle, but about finding the silver lining. In doing so, not only will you become resilient, but you'll also foster a mindset that thrives on challenges. You'll begin to see them not as roadblocks, but as opportunities for growth and learning. My friend, life will always throw curveballs. But remember, just as night is followed by day, adversity is always followed by opportunity. It's all about perspective. So why not give that exercise a shot tonight? Dive deep into the day's challenges and find the potential good. You'll be amazed at how a simple shift in mindset can transform your life. Don't wait. Start now. Don't let another day go by trapped in negativity. Embrace the impermanence of adversity and rise stronger. Embrace reality. Ever been stuck in a situation you desperately wished wasn't real? Maybe it was a job loss, a breakup, or a health challenge. We often waste precious time and energy dwelling on what-ifs and if-onlys. But here's a truth bomb. Denying reality only amplifies our suffering. As the Stoics believed, acceptance isn't a sign of weakness, but a step towards empowerment. Accept the things you cannot change. Embrace the ones you can. There's a Stoic wisdom for you. Let me share something personal. A few years back, I tore my ACL while playing soccer. The doctor's verdict: no more competitive sports. I was crushed. Soccer wasn't just a hobby, it was my escape, my therapy. But instead of wallowing in self-pity, I decided to embrace the Stoic approach. I accepted the reality of my injury. And guess what? I found a new passion in swimming. A sport easier on the joints, yet equally challenging and fulfilling. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, said men are disturbed not by things but by the views they take of them. So, let's apply this to real-life situations. Missed your bus? Instead of fretting, maybe it's an unexpected opportunity to enjoy a few quiet moments at the bus stop. Rain ruined your outdoor plans? Perhaps it's the universe nudging you to have that cozy indoor day you've been postponing for ages. Now let me share an exercise that's been a game changer for me. Every evening, think of one event from the day that didn't go as planned. Write it down. Next, jot down the facts of the situation, stripped of all emotions. This trains your mind to see things as they are, without clouding judgment. For instance, I got stuck in traffic versus I wasted my entire evening because of that stupid traffic. Embracing the Stoic practice of acceptance offers unparalleled internal and external rewards. Internally, your mental peace and clarity will skyrocket. No more exhausting battles with denial. You'll face challenges head-on, ready to pivot and adapt. Externally, your newfound resilience will be evident to those around you. Instead of being known as the one who rants about challenges, you'll be the guy who calmly navigates through them. So why not start today? Try that exercise tonight. Begin the process of distinguishing between facts and self-imposed narratives. Your future self, more composed and resilient, will thank you. The road to true resilience begins with acceptance. It's time to take the driver's seat in the journey of your life, not by trying to change the unchangeable, but by steering your response towards it. Don't wait another day. Start practicing acceptance today and watch your life transform in ways you never imagined. Dive in and embrace the power of acceptance. 4. Focus on what we can control. Life's roller coaster is a mix of hair-raising drops and thrilling highs. But what if I told you that you're gripping the safety bar too tight on that ride? The constant tug-of-war between accepting the dips and trying to pull up to the highs can be exhausting. And the real reason behind this struggle? We often pour our energy into things outside our control, leaving us feeling defeated and drained. Here's an exercise that's made a difference for me. Every morning, list 3 tasks you want to accomplish. These should be tasks entirely within your control, like finishing a report, making a meal, or reading for 30 minutes. Now, as the day unfolds, focus only on these tasks. When distractions or challenges arise, gently remind yourself to focus on what's in your control. By evening, you'll find a sense of accomplishment, not because the world shaped according to your wishes, but because you shaped your world. Years ago, during a team-building exercise at work, we were divided into groups and given a challenge. My team got so caught up in what the other teams were doing that we lost focus on our own task. We finished last. The lesson hit home. When you divert your attention to uncontrollable external factors, you lose sight of what you can control and achieve. Bravery is not the absence of fear, but the mastery of it. Dive deep into this Stoic gem, and you'll find that bravery is, in essence, choosing to act on what's in our control, even in the face of adversity. And let's talk real-life application. Your project didn't get the nod from the higher-ups? Instead of dwelling on their decision, focus on refining your pitch or exploring new ideas. Got critical feedback? Don't stew over the words, but find the actionable pieces you can work on. Adopting this Stoic principle not only streamlines your actions, but also cultivates a sense of calm. Internally, you'll experience fewer anxiety spikes as you begin to understand the demarcation between what you can and can't control. Externally, people will start noticing the serene confidence with which you handle challenges, turning them into stepping stones towards growth. Why not make this a turning point? Stop being the passive passenger and take control of that roller coaster. Prioritize what's in your hands and let the rest unfold. If you begin now, the transformation awaiting you is profound. Tomorrow's challenges will seem less daunting, and today's anxieties will fade. Embark on this journey of focusing on the controllable, and soon you'll ride life's highs and lows with an unwavering smile. Dive into the practice today and witness the magic unfold. 5. Learn from experience. Ever stumbled on a sidewalk crack and thought, "Why didn't I see that coming?" It's not the stumble that troubles us, but the failure to see the lesson in it. Like many, I've often rushed past life's little pitfalls without pausing to reflect. The cost. Repeated mistakes, mounting frustrations, and missed growth opportunities. Embracing the lessons adversity offers can reshape your internal landscape. Internally, you cultivate resilience, wisdom, and patience. You stop seeing setbacks as permanent failures and start viewing them as stepping stones. Externally, you become a beacon of strength for those around you. Your ability to navigate storms with calm assurance will inspire others. I remember a time when I failed a major project at work. My initial reaction was blame and self-pity. But a few days later, I sat down and analyzed where things went wrong. It wasn't just external factors. There were areas I could have managed better. That reflection not only prepared me for future projects, but also earned me respect among peers for my ability to evolve and adapt. Adversity doesn't define you. Your response does. This Stoic tenet emphasizes not the event but our reaction to it. For instance, facing criticism can either become a cause for resentment or an opportunity for self-improvement. A missed promotion can be a setback or a chance to upskill and come back stronger. Now let me share a simple exercise that's been invaluable to me. Every night before bed, jot down one challenge you faced that day, no matter how minor. Reflect on it. What could you have done differently? What did this teach you? This 10-minute routine can become a transformative tool, turning day-to-day challenges into lessons. So, what's stopping you? Make adversity your teacher. Start today. Begin this reflective practice tonight, and trust me, the insights you'll gain will be worth their weight in gold. Don't let life's lessons pass you by. Seize them, learn from them, and become the best version of yourself. Remember why we started this journey together. Our central goal has always been to harness adversity, transforming it into wisdom for personal growth. Throughout our chat, we've delved deep into the heart of Stoicism, pinpointing strategies to not just face, but to thrive amidst life's challenges. As Seneca once said, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body." How would your life change if every hurdle became a stepping stone towards a richer understanding? Now it's your turn. Will you apply these lessons, turning trials into triumphs? Imagine a future where you navigate challenges with grace, armed with the knowledge you've acquired today. It's a brighter, bolder world awaiting your step. Thank you for sharing these moments with me. If questions arise or if you'd like further insights, know I'm here for you. Please like, subscribe, share, and join our growing community dedicated to lifelong learning and evolution. Remember, embrace adversity, for it's the crucible in which character is forged.